Hey everybody, it's Mark Dickinson, and today I'm going to do a basic tutorial on Photoshop Lightroom flagging, just to get you guys accustomed to how to flag your images the way that I do. Now you may be able to adapt something else a little bit differently compared to what I'm doing, but in the meantime, let's take a peek and see what we got here. And if you're an expert or a person that has experience in Photoshop, let's skip on to the next video here. This is extremely basic. This is for the basics, just how to get some organization in here, because I do see a lot of people using Adobe Bridge to flag and then bringing them into Lightroom. But you can do all the culling and flagging in here. Real simple way that we're going to do it is with the tilde, which is to the left of the one. It's a squiggly line, or the left side apostrophe there, or the X button. Those are the ones that I have set up for, or that is default set up for Lightroom in order to do this here. So this particular shot right here, I am going to have a keeper. Yes. This one here is going to be a yes as well. I do like the one in the pocket, so we're going to keep that one. This one right here, just a quick shot as I was testing light. I'm going to say, you know what? No, let's go ahead and get rid of this one. I hit the X button to get rid of it. And then also this one here as an X to get rid of it. All right, so we've got one here. Let's see what we want to do with this one here. I kind of like this shot. I don't know if I like the way she's kind of like forcing her smile closed. So I'm probably going to get rid of this one. And as well, I got all these cars in the background, as you can see over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. And then, you know what? This looks fine enough for me. We got the cars out of the way. Background in the background, a little bit overexposed, so you don't see any of the tires or the concrete that's back there. Let's keep it. This particular shot right here, I am going to keep it. The only thing that I would do when I get down into the nitty-gritty of editing it is take this and crop this down, so we just eliminate some of that high area and the left-hand side area there, kind of centering them upon that, straightening up if need be, and going from there. So we'll keep this particular shot with a flag. And let's see here. I don't mind that one. That one's not too bad. I can bring that up in the shot there. But you know what? Let's get rid of it. Let's go ahead and keep this one here. This is a bright day. May has been nothing but mayhem with light and absolutely no clouds. So, but either way, I still like this one here. I like the strength of this one. He's holding her hand just slightly. We have two of those. You know what? Let's go back. We have one flagged already. We don't need to unflag it. We can just do the next thing that we're going to do to it is reject it, because I want to keep this one. This one's a little bit more darker and richer and will work out pretty good. Same thing here. I think I want to get rid of that one. I already had some editing done on that. We got rid of that buoy in the background. So we're going to undo that check mark, the X rejected, to a keeper and rejected. Now let's go on to this one here. Now this one's a little bit distorted, fuzzy, super fuzzy background, because it is an image, about 70 images we stitched together. And you can see that this one's already done in a TIFF there. So we are going to keep it in a black and white keeper. But I really love this shot here with all that warmth coming in. We were talking about this on the photo shoot the day of, how that sun was just blasting in. And I was trying to hide them as much as I can behind some shade. So good keeper here. And I'm going to reject this one here. Same thing right there. Yeah, let's get rid of this one, and we're going to keep this one here. And this is one of my favorites. So now let's jump into something that I do when I find one of my favorites. I will color it a particular color or star it. Like, for instance, if you press the 1 on the keyboard, it will set 1 and move on to the next image. 2 and move on to the next image, 2 stars. 3 for 3 stars. 4 for 4. 5. And that's like a 5-star image. I don't necessarily flag them like that for that. So we're going to press the 5 again, and actually press the 0, set that down to 0, and press 6 to set the color label as red, as you can see right here. So you can see that image around the thumbnail down here, surrounded with a red colored image. That's what I use for particular different statuses, I guess you could say. One of them is for like a marketing photo. Yellow is going to be something that may be for the blog. Green may be something for the website. Blue is not used. Purple is where we flag when we're left off. So as we go through these, we can pick and organize your colors based off of your workflow. So what I do here is when I'm done with the different colors, we have red, yellow, greens, blues, purples. Purples doesn't have a number to associate with, so you have to right click and set color label to purple. If you look up here in your photo, set color label. Blue is number 9, green 765, but purple, for whatever reason, does not have a number associated to it. Wish it did, because that's the one that we use when we are finished editing for the day and leave off there. We'll come back and click the purple and it'll line us up there. Now, when I do use stars is when I'm flagging essentially for my own personal saves And if I want to do some further editing on it, as I go up in the ranks here, a 1-star will be something that needs a little bit more editing. A 2-star means 3, 4 is barely any editing. 5 being a very minimal edit. So if it's a 1-star, something needs to be corrected on it. And like for instance, this photo right here would have been a 1-star so that I could get that distracting buoy out of there and remove that. And if you don't know how to remove, we'll give a little quick tip on how to remove objects. You click your your spot removal tool, which is Q on the keyboard, make your size appropriate, and click and hope for the best. And usually it's pretty good. It'll find somewhere in the sky. If the sky didn't work, then what we could do is we could find somewhere else, but that absolutely worked. So guys, I hope you appreciate the quick tour. Use Lightroom as your cataloging and your flagging and rejecting. It will save you a lot more time. You don't have to use multiple programs. Forget where things are. You can keep it in here. The organization through the library is really simple and easy too. You can organize it by folder. As soon as this pops over, we'll get there and see it. So you can see all of my different galleries that I have in here are just labeled by their names and where it was. That's the easiest way for me to figure out where everything is. So one of the nice things about Lightroom is that you can use the command or Control F button to type in a particular keyword or anything that's listed in your metadata, and you can find those photos really easy and don't have to open them in Lightroom to edit them and do all this other kind of stuff. So like I said, I recommend using Lightroom for everything that you need to do: organization, flagging, rejecting, culling, and going over. So let's take a look and see if this actually works. So we're going to type in drone and see what comes up. And it does. Down here, my drone and just some of my drone parts and anything that I was photographing during the time that is indicated with the drone, just because of these galleries over here, whether it be drone parts, drone plus, and camera. This one also has some keywords to damage in cars and vehicles because the drone was used during that period of time there. So guys, again, I hope you enjoyed the quick tutorial. I know it's a little bit longer, going on about 7 to 8 minutes here, but in the meantime, check out some of the other videos up here. You can see some more videos. And if you haven't seen my other channel, which is the MDP Air channel, you can look up on the left-hand corner and subscribe to that. That's where we put more of our aerial photos up there, videos, and some of the other fun stuff that we do. So I appreciate it. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Hit the bell button if you'd like to see more information and more videos from me, and I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot.